Shalom Aleichem, everyone. A good tevach. A new week of Hachseg's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 71, and we're holding just a few days before Yom Kippur. And we're going to take all this learning, all the chizuk that we get, the ideas, the insights, to help us evaluate ourselves better and do the right amount of tshuva that's necessary to tip the scales in our favor. A new chapter, a sefer, compilations, as we shall see. How much benefit have the Bali Asufos, the masters of compiling things, done for us? Rabbi said, our great rabbis in every generation, they were zachu, they merited, and they were mezakeh, they brought merits to the rabbim, to the masses. Zechus harabim tuluyabam, the merits of the masses, of the Klal Yisrael, the general populace, is talibam, is dependent upon them. Shilmaleim nishtacha, because without them, nishtacha Torah Yisrael, the Torah would have been forgotten from Klal Yisrael. Ubefrat kegoyin anan dor yosem, especially us. This is all the Pele Yoetz going back 100 and something years. For us, even more, we're the dor yosem. We are a generation, an orphan generation. Yasmei the Yasmei, orphans of orphans. Asher tirdois azman rabu aleinu. There's so much pressures in the world today. Ve'ein apanoi maskim mitanu kol kach lilmod v'shkeida. We don't have the ability to sit and learn with diligence the way they used to. Kol kach rishonim v'dateinu k'tzara, like the rishonim, the Rambam and the like. And our das, our minds is very cut, it's very short. We don't have the same today. If we would start learning many different svarim, books, ein kates, there would be no end to what we have to learn. And anyway, says the Pele Yoetz, who has so many svarim in their possession? In the olden days, it's very rare to have a library in your own house filled with hundreds and hundreds of svarim and texts. And therefore, most people did not have such things. So we needed people to compile massive works that would put it all together. Today we are gebenched, we are blessed in the generations of today. You go to a svarim store, there's every sefer under the sun. There are people that have libraries in their homes. They have studies that are filled with more svarim than sometimes in the store itself. And that's a bracha that we have, that we're able to have so much. But through those that compile these works together, we're able to go a little bit to our obligation that we have of learning. And the Pele Yoetz is going to explain over here, there are classical works that are the compilation of major works, many works put together concisely so that we should understand what is being said. And that's the way that we're going to learn. As he says, in every generation, we need people to compile things. The Rambam did, V'hator, Rabbi Yosef, Rav Kines Gedolah, all of them, they compiled the works to bring down the halacha l'maisa, how to live as a Jew. Many of them, there are many people like this, that have opened our eyes. We need to see them in every single generation. Any Talmid Chacham that Hashem has graced them with wisdom, and many books. They should do their best to produce a work that is much needed for the rabbim, for the people. Like it says in the Gemara, everybody needs the masters of the wheat. What's wheat? Wheat is with sustenance. You can live on the sustenance. It means anyone who's a Talmid Chacham who has so much knowledge behind him, his Torah is going to be the sustenance for the people of his generation and even beyond. And therefore, if you are one of these blessed Talmidei Chachamim and you have a lot of svarim on top of all of that, put them together and bring out a new sefer that's going to allow the layman, the regular person who doesn't have the ability to sit and learn hours and hours like that, to know what's going to be, what the halacha, what the Torah really wants. Those that are the compiling things, they should do like Hashem blesses them with. Whether you want to be mekatzer, you want to bring the dinim, the laws that you find in the Torah. Mi mechlalim maybe from different types of expositions of faith and the like, Mimagdamas Jerushim, or from Jerusalem, from Torah ideas, or you want to bring together a compilation of Musa works and the like, so that maybe a person doesn't have the ability, Bizman Hazeh, so much, to go through all of Shari Tshuva during this week before Yom Kippur. But if there would be a Kitzur Sefer that would tell you the main points in each one of the gates, each one of the chapters that are there, of how to do Tshuva, what to do Tshuva, what it's all about, that will give a person a chizuk. Whatever you do is considered a great chesed. The greatest chesed you can do is to somebody's soul. Their mezakeh, they give schusim to the rabbim, it's all dependent upon them. Don't worry about the people that laugh about this and they say, what, this rabbi, what's he writing, a book? He's putting it all together. The Chavetz Chaim, what was the Chavetz Chaim doing? He wrote the Mishnah Berurah. He spent 25 years of his life writing the Mishnah Berurah. I mean, I could open up the Shulchan Aruch. I could open up all those svarim that he quotes himself. I could have put it together myself. What's the Chavetz Chaim? What did he do? Says the Pele Yoetz, don't think like that. Chas v'chalila. Because those people are just naysayers. Ein zakim lelaked kesev v'litol es Hashem shoyitzi v'seif. Rather, says the what do you call it? Says the Pele Yoetz, all they did was they put the sefer together. They want to make money. The Chavetz Chaim was not interested in making money. He realized that gone were the days where everybody could go through the Shulchan Aruch. Gone were the days where everybody could go through a Shach and a Taz and a Magen Avram. They couldn't do it anymore. So the Chavetz Chaim came along and in his great chachma, his wisdom, he spent 25 years to write 6 chalakim, 6 chapters, so to speak, of the Mishnah Berurah. Why? Because he knew that in order for a Jew to live their life according to halacha, he has to do something like this. And therefore it was worth every ounce of effort and year and everything that he put in. And believe me, he didn't make so much money off it at all. Shari luhu marayu lemedabrim kain kiloi tzadku. Don't listen to them because they're not saying properly. Shavane agomer yoyse toivim lanu elo asfarim shalasuvos mikol achibur avupilim mecharifos. The truth of the matter is, those that make these compile all these works, it's better than all the works of pilpul, of straining one's brain and charifos and the quick-mindedness. What are all those things? What are all those works going to add? Many of them are just sitting in dust, and no one's even reading them. So everybody wants to understand Torah in their own way, according to their own understanding. If a person would read all of these works of pilpul, of the nitty-gritty, the back and the forth, everything like that, so and they would go through all the different ones, he would end up spending all of his life looking at these things, and he wouldn't even learn one of the 1,000 that he has to learn of halacha, of Torah, of things that are clear. Like it says, and he says, if you learn too much, then you will not be garis, you will not learn anything. Which means over there, if you're over analyzing things, looking and looking and looking and looking, you walk away with nothing at the end. Okay, so you understand the machlokes between this rabbi and that rabbi, this one and that one, they argue on this, how to understand this thing in the Gemara. Okay, but what at the end of the day says the Pele Yoetz, what are you going to gain? Halo yesh. This one says like this one says like that. You don't have to go through all the pilpul. You have to go through all the like this. Go through what it says in the Rishonim, the Rambam, the Ramban, the Ran, the Rosh. Go through them. Zichron v'rocha asher liba pasuch kepischa shel ulam. The hearts are open wide. V'chachmasan nikeres mitoch divrei, and their wisdom is recognized in their words. The Rishonim in general, they write very succinct. They're very short in what they say, because they could say a lot while saying only a little. That's the way the Rishonim, that's the glory of their Chachma. Aval Ela Svarim Shalasufais Toaltam Meruba Ka'amar. These Svarim they're putting together, compiling all from all around, they're very, very valuable. Every time the Chacham should chase after them. Like a person that is looking for some kind of a bird in the mountains. Just like you look for the bird and you call out for the bird in the mountains. Call out and go look for these Svarim. You should be learning these constantly. Because now in our generation, the quicker things go, the better off it is. And that's by the Pele Yoetz. It's even more now. The less is more. As it said in a witty type of a way. It says over there by Rus, it says they said to the Kotzim, those that were gathering in the harvest, to the Kotzim, to the gatherers, it said Hashem Yimachem, Hashem is with you. So he wants to say, he has a tongue in cheek over here, to the Kotzim, to those that are mekatzer, to those that compile the larger works and make them smaller so we can understand them, Hashem Yimachem, Hashem should be with you. So here in Shulchan Aruch, nobody's going to say the Shulchan Aruch is a sefer that didn't serve its purpose. Nobody said the Rambam, Mishnah Torah didn't serve its purpose. The Torah and the like, they didn't base Yosef. They have all served their purpose over generations, that we should know what the halachas are, how to live life as a Jew. And therefore says the Pele Yoetz, make sure that you have these svarim in your house and you're learning them. And if you have the ability yourself, even write one for the generation. All the best.